For myself, as a patient, the best thing about having Heather as my CLIC Sargent social worker was the fact that she was different from everyone else. She wasn't a nurse and she didn't cover the medicines and chemotherapy I needed. However much I do love the nurses, I could have a break away from the medicines in the ward and I could talk to her about the effects cancer had on my life. And without her, we wouldn't have been able to cope. She helped explaining things to siblings with books about my cancer, giving extra information that suited their age group, and she offered school visits to help the school understand even more. She offered homeschooling opportunities and a grant from CLIC Sargent to pay for extra tuition as I missed 6 months of school. She gave us countless facts and advice about the boring stuff that's also very important, for instance the financial impact in getting to the hospital. She is and always will be a useful resource, but also a lovely character to look forward to seeing at the ward, alongside the other bubble of family we have there. And she also told me about charities that can help myself and my family get away, or for a treat that I may need. The best thing about CLIC Sargent is just the support they give that reassures the family and yourself that you will get through this, and there are many things that can help you and become a positive thing out of this, alongside them being a friend. The one thing CLIC Sargent did that made the biggest difference was offer a home from home for me in Bristol, as I needed radiotherapy 2 hours away from home every day. Without this, me, my mum and my sister would have been living in a hotel and been really isolated. But with the CLIC Sargent home from home, we had everything we needed, extra information and support, but also another support network of meeting others that were also staying in the home from home, and that aided my journey so much because we could understand each other and talk. You also have the added extras like games rooms and extra hot chocolate too. But without that, financially it would have been really hard, as they also gave us a food grant when we stayed there. It would have been also very frustrating because at the home from home we met other families who we built a bond with, and we didn't feel so isolated in our bubble. But we still had our independence and family time when I wasn't having radiotherapy. And if we were in a hotel, we wouldn't have had that because it would have been really stressful. However, another thing that I found really useful and still do are the days out with other teenagers and meetings, as it's really hard to feel normal after having cancer and fit in with our own social group at school or going out places. And I've become best of friends with other teenagers I've met through the cancer group set up by CLIC Sargent. I cannot thank them enough for the amount of support they've given me.